today.
Come back here, Rabbit.
Oh, that's right. Pets. You know, pets.
Wait up.
Here's another pet. Dorothy, Elmo's pet goldfish. Oh, Elmo loves Dorothy. Yeah, and Dorothy's been thinking about pets too. Dorothy has a question. What's your question, Dorothy? What? You over there? Oh, okay. Dorothy wants to know, how do you play with a pet? Oh, good question, Dorothy. Hey, let's ask Mr. Noodle. Mr. Noodle! Oh, hello, Shady. What a sweet little Shady. Come on, go up, Shady. Come on. That's a nice shade, thank you. Oh, look. That's Mr. Noodle's brother, Mr. Noodle. Hi, Mr. Noodle. Oh. You're stepping on your hair, Mr. Noodle. Oh, yeah, just take it out. Pull it. Oh, good, Mr. Noodle. We have a question for you. How do you play with the pet, Mr. Noodle?
How do you play with the pet?
Oh, Mr. Noodle's gonna throw that stick, and his pet will bring it back to him. Mr. Noodle's playing fetch. Oh, that's a great way to play with a pet, Mr. Noodle.
That's a goldfish. That's silly, Mr. Noodle. You can't play fetch with the goldfish.
A fish can't bring that stick back to you.
Try again.
Yeah, you have to play fetch with a different kind of pet, Mr. Noodle.
Try again, Mr. Noodle.
Okay, do it.
That's a hamster. You can't play fetch with a hamster. He's in a cage.
You have to play fetch with a pet that's not in a bowl or a cage.
You can do it, Mr. Noodle.
Okay.
Woof, woof.
Oh, look, it's Barkley. He's a dog. You can play fetch with Barkley.
Oh, Barkley loves to play fetch.
Yay, Mr. Noodle.
Oh, yay! Mr. Noodle's playing with a pet. Yay! Oh.
He's licking Mr. Noodle's face. Barkley loves Mr. Noodle.
Oh, and he loves you, too. Mr. Noodle tries so hard. What's that, Dorothy? Huh? What? Dorothy wants to ask someone else. How do you play with a pet?
Wow, Dorothy, I like lizards. My lizards can change colors. They change colors to brown and green. When they change to brown, it means that they're fighting and cold. When they change to green, it means that they're warm and relaxed. They also like exercise, and I just love my lizards.
Dorothy, this is my pet Patches. She's a calico cat. Her name is Patches because she has brown spots that look like patches on her. Dorothy, this is how I play with Patches.
Dorothy, that's my pet. He's a guinea pig. He doesn't talk.
Thank you, Dorothy. And now, Elmo will ask a baby. Oh, oh, hello, baby. Baby, how do you play with a pet? Go ahead. Play with your pet, baby. Thank you, baby. And now Elmo has a question for you. How many pet mice are riding on this roller coaster? Let's count them and see. Uh-oh. Here he comes. That's one. Two. Three. Four. You're having fun. Five pet mice. And one giraffe. I've never heard of a pet giraffe. A giraffe wouldn't even fit in a house. So how could it be a pet? Oh, well. Great counting, everybody.
Elmo has mail. 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 Elmo has mail.
Oh, look. Elmo's got email from his friend Elizabeth. Oh, and her pet kitty, Little Mary Sparkles.
Hi, Elmo! Here's my pet kitty, Little Murray Sparkles. I love Little Murray Sparkles. Oh, he is so smart. He can do a trick. Watch this. See? He can sit and purr at the same time. Isn't he amazing? And he can rub up against me and purr at the same time, too. Oh, he is really smart. Wow! Another trick! Meowing and purring at the same time! Oh. Meowing, rubbing, and purring at the same time? He must be the smartest kitty in the whole world! Oh, I love Little Murray Sparkles! Bye, Elmo!
Elmo loves getting email. Thanks, computer. Bye-bye. Little Mary Sparkles is a great pet. But now Elmo wonders what can be a pet and what can't. Elmo wants to know, don't you? Let's find out. Here, little drawer. Here, little drawer. Come on, drawer. Come on. You can do it. Oh. Okay. Now open up, drawer. Open up. Open. Can a chair be a pet?
No!
But pets sometimes like to sit on a chair.
My cat does.
Can lettuce be a pet?
No!
But some pets like to eat lettuce, like rabbits. Can a tiger be a pet?
No! Tigers can't live in a house. They're wild.
Can a monster be a pet?
No! Hi, Telly.
But a monster can have a pet. Look, there's Telly's pet hamster, Chucky Sue.
Say hello, Chucky Sue.
Hi, little Chucky Sue. Thanks, Troy. Boy, Elmo's a monster, too. And Elmo has a pet he loves very much. Come with Elmo. Dorothy. Right, Dorothy? Hello, Dorothy. Elmo's friend, Alisa, has 2 pets. And she told Elmo all about it. Watch this, Dorothy. Watch this.
My cat's name is Fluffy. And my dog's name is Spike. Cats and dogs are different in a lot of ways. But my dog has short, shiny hair. And my cat Fluffy has long, fluffy hair. All pets have to eat. That's the same. But dogs eat dog food. And cats eat cat food. They both drink water. That's something that's the same about them. Fluffy keeps himself pretty clean. But I have to give Spike a bath to keep him clean. My sister has to help me. He doesn't like his bath too much. But he likes when it's over.
Both my pets like to be petted. My dog likes it most when I rub his tummy. But my cat loves it when I scratch his ears. All pets need exercise. Fluffy can be a little lazy about his exercise. But Spike likes to get his exercise with me. He really loves it. My dog wags his tail when he's happy. And when my cat is happy, he purrs. When you have a pet, you take care of them and love them. I love both my pets, and they love me. And that's the same.
That's right. Just like Elmo loves Dorothy, and Dorothy loves Elmo. Mwah. Oh. But Elmo really wants to know more about pets, don't you? How can we find out more? Oh, yeah! Elmo can watch the Pet Channel on TV. And so can Dorothy. Watch this, Dorothy. Okay, sit, TV. Sit. Oh, thank you. Now turn yourself on. Oh, good.
Welcome to the Pets Channel. All pets, all the time. You give us 22 pets, we'll give you a very noisy house.
Hello, welcome to Pet Talk. I'm the Pet Lady. Today on Pet Talk, pets talking. Pets talk, you know. You just have to figure out what they're saying. And now, let's see what our pets have to say. Why don't you start us off, Kitty?
Wow.
Aha! Kitty just said hello, and I'm going to say hello back. Meow. What's that, fella? Oh, yes, that's dog for I want to go out. That's dog for okay. Oh, that's fish for I'm all wet. I just said, what do you expect, you're a fish? He wants back in. That's dog for hold your horses, I'm coming. Just told him, make up your mind. Our final guess is a pet bird. Birds talk too, but sometimes they can be hard to understand.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take a cracker and let bygones be bygones. Out, out, Spot!
This has been Pet Talk!
Stay tuned to the Pets Channel for Cats, starring Eartha Kitt.
But wait, TV! Elmo wants to learn more about pets. Don't you? But where? Where can Elmo learn more? Huh? Hey, no, hey. Yeah, that's right. Elmo could talk to pets. Hey, come back here, you guys. No, wait. Elmo wants to talk to...
Oh boy.
Never mind. Elmo has another pet he could talk to. Yeah, Elmo could talk to Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. What else does Elmo need to know about pets, Dorothy says pets need people and monsters to love and take care of them. Elmo loves Dorothy. And Elmo takes good care of Dorothy, too. Elmo feeds Dorothy fish food every day. There you go, Dorothy. Dorothy loves her fish food, see that? And it helps keep her healthy. What's that, Dorothy? Oh, right. Dorothy also needs lots of fresh water so she can swim and play. Pets need to exercise. Oh, look! Dorothy's imagining Elmo as a pet fish, swimming in a fishbowl. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Is there any food up there? Bloop, 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 bloop. Look, now Dorothy's imagining Elmo as a pet hamster in a little cage. Elmo's going as fast as he can. But he doesn't seem to be getting anywhere. Now Dorothy's imagining Elmo as a pet bird in a bird cage. Elmo's only a bird in a guilty cage. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, thanks, Dorothy. Boy, that was great. loves pets. Oh, and so does Dorothy. That's why Dorothy wants us to sing the pet song. Oh, you can sing along too if you want. Here we go. Pets, 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 pets.